Hello and welcome to Spring 2024. I'm Mark Cavanaugh, your instructor here in Developmental Psych. Very much looking forward to teaching this class. This is the class that I've taught the most over my career, and I haven't taught it in a while, so I'm looking forward to returning to this material. I find it very engaging and fun as a teacher, so hope I can share some of that enthusiasm with you. So this is a face-to-face class, a hybrid class. So I won't be posting these videos every week like I do with my online classes, but I wanted to familiarize yourself with the material that is being presented to you here in Brightspace. So let's take a look at Brightspace. And as you enter into the class, the link you want to focus on is content. You go to content, and the first link here, overview and syllabus, gives you basic course information. We're going to be meeting Wednesdays from 11 till 12:20. in April 2007. And then right here is the course book. This is where all the material for this course is. This is a book published by me. There's 4 versions of this, 4 ways to get this book. One is there's a download PDF that's free. So even if you're waiting for one of the other ways to get it, you have access day one to that. Then you can order it on Apple Books for $6.99, and you get an EPUB version, so it's more interactive. The videos play right in your iPad, that kind of thing. Pretty cool. And then there's the Amazon version, which is print. You can actually get it printed. Now, all those digital resources that I have in there, all the links and whatnot, also come with a QR code. So if you're getting the print version, and you open up a page and there's a video to watch, that little QR code allows you to use the camera on your phone to scan that QR code, and it brings you to that video. So you still have access to all of those links because I include those QR codes in there. So you can also get the print version in the bookstore, in the campus store. So that's available. There is a textbook that comes with this. It's a free textbook. That's a added resource. Essentially, you just need the course book, but if you download the free textbook and read that, it goes into other areas I don't cover. And if you really, really want to understand the field of developmental psych, then that's a great resource to go through. So do that as well. You don't need it. I'll be okay with that. But if you want to learn the most from this class, you'll also be learning material from the textbook. Now, as we scroll down that same page, we get information about me, support and resources at KV, the instructional hierarchy. I'm the chair of the department, and then there's Dean Engelhardt. Kathy Engelhardt is the academic dean, and then, of course, the course syllabus. And then the next link up here, the only other one, is the course timeline. And the course timeline is a document that read through all of this. It's important. It kind of explains all of this stuff. Some important course lounge and course questions for online discussions and whatnot. And then we go into the week-by-week plan. And I'm including some descriptions about what we are going to be doing when we meet face-to-face. So we only have a little bit of time. This is a hybrid class, so we're not meeting as much time as we would with a regular face-to-face class, meeting about half the amount of time. So there's an expectation for some independent work. However, I'm going to be using the class time to kind of focus on more engaging things and maybe address directly some of the assignments and quizzes that you're going to be that's going to need to do. Now, that reminds me that when you're looking in the course book, you're going to see that in many of the chapters, there are also descriptions of discussions. Chapter 1 discussion, Chapter 2 discussion. Those are for the online students that are using the same course book. You do not have to worry about the discussions. If we discuss things, we'll be doing that during class. What the class activities does is we're going to be focusing on some of the materials specifically you need to get the assignments and quizzes done, and doing more fun and engaging sort of things that we like to do in classrooms. You'll see we're doing Chapter 1. in the first week of class. Chapter was an introduction to lifespan development, and there's a quiz. Now we are going to be doing this quiz in class. This is it's about the developmental perspective, and I'm going to explain about that along with the clocks and generations. That would be what we're going to talk about in that first day, and then based on what we're doing in class, you're going to go and take this quiz to document what you've learned about the developmental perspective. So I urge you to go into here, explore, get the course book, get the textbook, click around, look in the course book and see all the stuff that's there, the different links. Get excited about this idea of learning about not just people's psychology, but how those processes change over time, which is really the whole gist of this. It's kind of taking psychology, the intro to psych class, and saying, well, okay, how is this different when you're 5 versus when you're 55? Those kinds of questions that we can have, and that's very close to the developmental perspective there. So we'll be talking about that in class. I look forward to seeing all of you in class, and have a great week, and welcome back to school, and you take care.